Like what he said, because he's one of us.
I'm impressed. He's honest. You can see it in his eyes. He's speaking from his heart. He actually cares about the people of the state. And I think having someone that knows about money and business is nothing but a win-win situation for this state. Somebody that can step into that office, look at the documents, look at their budget, and call BS when he sees it, and has the ability to draw a line through it and kick it out the door. That's what I want.
This is why I'm saying, if you had a governor who sat down in the Capitol and on day one said, bring me the budget for every agency in this state government and bring in a box of red pens, you would see immediate and drastic change. Thank you. The property tax piece. Because the property tax one is really, really important. And I've worked with many people who are on a fixed income. And I have to tell you, the Biden economy is crushing to those people. You got inflation through the roof, fuel prices through the roof, their IRAs, their 401ks are plummeting, and then they don't know what their next property tax bill is even going to look like. Nobody in this room knows what your next property tax bill is going to look like. It's unpredictable and it's skyrocketing. Let me tell you the principle that my property tax plan is built around. Growth should pay for itself.
Never been to anything political before in my life. Never been interested in politics. This guy absolutely caught my attention, and he had my vote in 5 minutes.
That's impressive.
Yeah, me too. I've voted Republican most of my life, and well, every time. but just listening to his fresh ideas, I think he's a true Republican, not just a Republicrat. He's come from both sides of the party. It's just great to see some fresh ideas and some real energy and devotion in a candidate. So I would support him, and I hope you all do too.
Like what he said, because he's one of us. He comes from the other side of the tracks, the other side of the fence, whatever you want to say. He's been on both sides, and I've been in that position before, not in politics, but so I can relate to that. And I appreciate the fact that he's here, that he's willing to stand up to government and shady politics, and that's what we're trying to do here.
The CRT thing, and I just want you to know, you're saying they're blind to it, and I get it for the young people, they are, but this is intentional. There's a reason you teach young people to hate their country. It's so that when they grow up, they'll join evil communist organizations like Antifa or Black Lives Matter, and then they feel emboldened to firebomb buildings and set up autonomous zones and the like. Make no mistake, there's no conspiracy theory here. That there are people who want to destroy our nation. And this is why we now have a house divided. These ideas are not compatible with our country. It is incumbent upon us. We have to expunge it. We got to get it out of the system, and we got to do it quickly, because for every one of you that makes the right decision, there's probably 3 or 4 others that don't.
and get them to debate. Well, the governor will probably have to debate. I can't see him weaseling out of it. And we'll see if the lieutenant governor stays in the race after all the new friends she made. Yeah. And then I think it ought to be is people say, Ed, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Folks, I will tell you right now, let's have a candid discussion. I will work 16 to 18 hours a day, sometimes 20, 6 days a week. My chief of staff does the exact same thing. Many of the members of my team, totally uncompensated, unpaid, put in immense hours. And all that won't be enough. Won't be enough to overcome the machine and win this election. There's only one thing that's going to change it. It's got to be you.